the last video lecture, I had started chapter number 3, that is measures of central tendency. In that, I had started the first topic, that is arithmetic mean. In that, I had explained you few of the formulas related to ungrouped data and group data, that is discrete frequency distribution, and the practical sums related to that, that is from exercise 3.1, question number 1, 2 and 3. Now in this video lecture, I am going to explain you the new topic, that is continuous frequency distribution. As you can see on the board, I have given the heading, that is continuous frequency distribution. Now how we can identify whether a particular sum is of discrete or continuous? Students, in chapter number 2 already we discussed what is discrete and what is continuous frequency distribution. If the data that has been given to you divided into different classes, then it is an example of continuous frequency distribution. Okay, so it is easy to identify that it is the sum of continuous frequency distribution. Now how to find the mean in case of continuous frequency distribution? The formula remains the same. As you can see, shortcut method of group data, that is discrete frequency distribution, also the same formula was applied. In the same way, in case of continuous frequency distribution also the same formula is to be applied. That is A plus sigma Fd upon n into C. Okay. Now A means what? Already we discussed in the previous video lecture, that is A means assumed mean. Whenever the data is too large, in order to simplify the data, to make the data smaller, we are applying the shortcut method, that is of assumed mean. Okay. So A, that stands for assumed mean. Next one, that is sigma. Sigma means total, you are going sum. Okay. F means frequency and D means what? D means x minus A upon C. Now x is what? X is mid value of each class. Over here, in each of the sum, in case of continuous frequency distribution, classes will be given to you. Suppose 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30 and so on. Of each and every class, you have to find the mid value. Okay, so that mid value is denoted as x. Okay, so x is for mid value of each class. And D means deviation. D is equal to x minus A. X stands for mid value. Okay, so x minus A, that is assumed mean, upon C. C means common factor. C means common factor, that is x minus A upon C. Okay, so that way you have to find the value of D. After finding the value of D, you have to just multiply F and D, that is frequency multiplied by D. Okay, so you will get sigma Fd. Total of that column you will get sigma Fd. That you have to apply in the given formula, that is A plus sigma Fd upon n into C. So you will get the answer of the arithmetic mean by continuous frequency distribution. I hope, students, the formula is clear to you and each and every terms of the formula is clear to you. Now moving on to the practical sums related to this frequency distribution, that is continuous frequency distribution. For that, I am taking page number 79, exercise 3.1, question number 4. In the last video lecture, I had completed question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now in this video lecture, I am continuing with the fourth sum of exercise 3.1. Let us read that question first of all. The marks in a test for a group of students are as follows. The test marks of a group of students that are given to you. Find the mean marks of these students. In the students in examination also, it will be clearly mentioned to you whether to find mean, median or mode. And from the data you can understand that the data has been divided into classes. So it is an example of continuous frequency distribution. Okay, so now how to do the calculation and how to find the mean in case of continuous frequency distribution. Let us see it. You can see mid value. First of all, I told you to find the mid value. Mid value means x. Okay, it is denoted by x. You are knowing in the previous chapter also we discussed how to find the mid value of each and every class. That is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Okay, so whatever classes that have been given to you, lower limit, that would be 0 in the first class, and upper limit for the first class, that would be 10. Okay, so 0 plus 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. 10 divided by 2, it means 5. In the same way, you can find the mid value of each and every subsequent class. But if you remember in the previous video lecture of chapter number 2 also I explained that if the class length is equal in all the classes, here you can see there is gap of 10, that is class length is equal in all the classes. So each and every time group find the mid value. If you find the first mid value by applying the formula, then just add the class length to each and every mid value. See, 5 is the first mid value that we got with the formula. Okay, so 5 plus 10, if you do, 10 is the class length, so you will get 15. 15 plus 10 you will do, then you will get the next mid value, that is 25. 25 plus 10 you will do, then you will get 35, and so on. Because there is equal class length. If there were unequal class length, then you would have to find out individually all the mid values by applying the formula. Okay, so here easily you can get all the mid values by just adding the class length to the subsequent mid values. Okay, so this column you will be easily getting. Okay, now let us see all the columns of the table. First column, that is of marks of the students that has been given to you of a test, that is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, until 60 to 70. Okay, and frequency of the number of students that are having the marks between 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and so on. The frequency of students that has been given to you in the second column, that is number of students. See, you can read the question. First column, that is marks, and the second one, that is number of students. Marks that are taken as classes, and number of students that are taken as F, that is frequency. Okay. Now the next column, that is mid value, that is X, that already I have told you how to find it out. So 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. Then afterwards the next column, that is of D. Okay. Now how to find D? Already I have explained the formula, that is X minus A upon C. Okay, now what you will take the A value of A, that is assumed mean. Assumed mean, students, you can take any of the value out of all the values of mid value. You can take 15 also, you can take 20 also, you can take 45, 55, 65, any of the values you will take. The answer of mean, that would come the same. No doubt, the difference would come in the value of sigma ft for different values of assumed mean. Then the total of ft, that would come different, but ultimately the answer of mean, that would come correct only. Okay, but generally as per the mathematical calculations, we are generally taking the middle value as the assumed mean. Okay, so I have taken the middle value, that is 35, as A. Okay, so A is equal to 35. Students, while writing the column of D, don't forget to mention what you are taking as A and what you are taking as C. Okay, so A that I have taken the middle value of X, that is 35. Okay, and C that I have taken as C means common factor. C means common factor. So C is equal to 10 that I have taken. Why? Because you can see the class length. Generally the class length is to be taken as C. Okay, here the class length is 10. Okay, and you can also verify that after subtracting from X, you can see, suppose first value, that is X, that is 5. From 5 minus 35, it would come to minus 30. Right? Minus 30, if you will divide by 10, right, then you will get the smaller value, that is minus 3. So each and every value after subtracting from X, that is divisible by 10. Okay, so generally the class length is taken as the value of C. So here I have taken value of C as 10. Okay, in order to make the values smaller and easy for calculation. Okay, so X minus A, for the first value X minus A. So X minus A means 5 minus 35 divided by 10. So minus 30 divided by 10. So it would come to minus 3. Next one, that is 15. So 15 minus 35, that will come to minus 20. Minus 20 divided by 10, so it will come to minus 2. Next one, 25. So 25 minus 35 will come to minus 10. Minus 10 divided by 10, so it will come to minus 1. Here it will come 0. Next one, that is 45. So 45 minus 35 will come to plus 10. Plus 10 divided by 10, 1. Okay. Next one, 55 minus 35, so 20. 20 divided by 10, it will come to 2. 65 minus 35, it would come to 30. 30 divided by 10, it would come to 3. So in this way, you have to find all the values of B by the given formula, that is X minus A upon C. Students, don't forget to write this formula and what you are assuming as A and C, that don't forget to write. Okay, so in this way, you have to find the values of D. Now the last column, that is FD, that is multiplication of F into D. Okay, so here you can see this is F and this is D. So we have to multiply these two columns. Okay, so first one, 3 into minus 3, so minus 9. 5 to 10, minus 10. 12 minus 1, so minus 12. 16 into 0, so 0. Then after 11 into 1, 4 threes are 12. Okay. So in this way you have to multiply the values of f and d. Now to do the total of fd, that is sigma fd, you will get that is 2. Don't forget to consider the negative sign. Otherwise the total of fd would come wrong if you neglect the negative sign over. Okay, so be careful while doing the total of fd. Now we have got the total of fd, that is sigma fd is equal to 2. Now it is very simple. You have to just place the data in the given equation, that is to find x bar. Students, in the last lecture and even lower standards also, you are knowing that mean that we are denoting by x bar. Okay. So x bar is equal to a plus sigma fd upon n into c. Okay. So what we have taken the value of a, that is 35. Okay. So 35 plus sigma fd, that came 2. So 2 upon value of n, total of n, that is 56. So 56 into c, that we have taken as 10. Okay. So multiply by 10. Okay. Now 35 plus. Now do the multiplication division. 2 into 10, 20, 20 divided by 56 you will be doing. You will get 0.36. Okay. So 35 plus 0.36 you will get 35.36. And students, don't forget to put the unit of the question. Here you can see in the first column the classes that are given of the marks of the students. Okay. So that you have to write as the unit over here what it is given in the question. There are 0.5 marks for the unit also. Okay. So the answer that comes of mean, that is 35.36 marks. Okay. So we have completed the fourth sum. Now moving on to the same type of sum, that is fifth sum of the same extent, that is 3.1. Let us read that question. The following information is available on the talk time in minutes noted for 70 calls of a certain mobile phone user. Means 70 calls of a particular mobile phone user, the talk time data has been given to you in minutes. Okay, of 70 calls of a particular mobile phone user. Find the mean talk time. From that 70 calls, you have to find the mean talk time. Okay, you can see the first data in the table that has been given to you of talk time, that is in minutes. So whatever the classes unit has been given to you, students might tell in the while finding the answer, when you get the answer of x bar, don't forget to put the unit, that is minutes, over here. In the previous sum, the data was given of marks, so we have put the unit as marks. Okay. Now talk time that is given less than 4, less than 8, less than 12, less than 16, less than 20. Now over here classes are not directly given to you, but you can easily make out that if the first data is given to you, that is less than 4. Less than 4 means it cannot be in negative value, so starting value would always be with 0. Okay, so in order to convert that data into classes, here you can see the first class that I have written 0 to 4. Okay, I cannot write negative because talk time or minutes can never be negative. Okay, so starting value that I have started with 0. 0 means no any talk time, no any minutes. Okay, so 0 to 4, less than 4. Okay, then after next one is given less than 8. So 4 to 8, because the first class 4 up till 4 data has been covered. So next class that will be starting from 4 to 8. Then after it is given to you less than 12. So 8 to 12. Then after it is less than 16. So 12 to 16. Last one it is given to you less than 20. Okay. So 16 to 20. So in this way you have to convert the given data into classes. Now after converting the given data into classes, the next column that is given to you of number of calls. Okay, in number of calls that has been given to you of less than 4 minutes, less than 8 minutes, less than 12 minutes, less than 16 and less than 20. Okay, so that number of calls from the data you can make out that it is an increasing order. It is from ascending to descending order. So easily you can understand from the number of calls that it is less than type cumulative frequency. Okay, so from that less than type cumulative frequency we have to find the original frequency. Now how to find the original frequency? Students, already in the last chapter we have understood how to convert less than type into original and original frequency into less than type. Okay, so over here the same method will be followed. The first data that will be 20 as it is. Okay, then afterwards next value that is given to you 42, right? So 42 minus 20. 42 minus 20 will do, then you will get 22. Okay, then afterwards next value that is given to you 57. Okay, so 57 minus 52. Okay, 57 minus 52 you will do, then you will get 15. Next 70 minus 65, you will get 55. So in this way, you have to find the original frequency from the less than type cumulative frequency. It would not be mentioned to you that it is less than type or more than type. From the data, you have to identify that it is less than type or more than type, and accordingly, you have to convert it into original frequency. Okay. So now, afterwards, do the total of the frequency. It should be coming equal to the last value of the less than type cumulative frequency. Students, you can see whatever the data of question number 5, it has been given to your frequency, that is last value is 70. Okay, and here you can see the total of all this value, that is 20, 22, 15, 8 and 5. That will also come, that is 70. So always the total of frequency and the last value of less than type cumulative frequency will come equal. Okay. Now after finding the classes and the frequency, now the next step is very simple, as we have done in the previous sum, that is to find mid value. Mid value is represented as x. Okay. So here you can see all the classes are having equal class length. So first value you can find out, that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Okay, so what is the lower limit? That is 0 for the first class, and upper limit, that is 4. Okay, so 0 plus 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so the first value of mid value you will get as 2. Then afterwards, I have already told that if there is equal class length, then you add the class length in each of the every mid values. Okay, so 2 plus 4, that will come 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, and 14 plus 4, that will come to 18. Okay, now after finding the value of x, next column, that would be of d. What is the formula of d? That is x minus a upon c. Okay, now what will take as a? I already told generally the middle value of the x that we are taking as a. Okay, so I have taken as 10 over here. Students, I am repeating again, you can take any of the value of x as a. There will be no any mistake in the answer. Ultimately, the value of x bar, that will come the same. Okay, so here you can see I have taken a as 10 and c that I have taken as 4, because the class length you can see that is 4, and each and every value of x that will be divisible by 4 after subtracting from a. Okay, so here you can see first value, that is x, that is 2. Okay, so x minus 8. So 2 minus 10, that will come to minus 8. Minus 8 divided by 4, it will come to minus 2. Then afterwards 6 minus 10, so minus 4. Minus 4 divided by 4, so minus 1. Then afterwards 10, so 0. Next one, that is 14. 14 minus 10, that will come to 4. 4 divided by 4, it will come to 1. Next one, that is 18. 18 minus 10, that will come to 8. 8 divided by 4, so it will come positive 2. Okay, after finding the value of d, next column, last column, that will be of fd. Fd means multiplication of f and d. Okay, so here you can see first value of f, that is 20. 20 into minus 2, minus 40. Then afterwards, next value, that is 22. 22 into minus 1, so minus 22. Next one, 15. 15 into 0, so 0. 8 into 1, 8. 5 into 2, so 10. Okay. Then you have to do the total of fd, that is sigma fd is equal to negative 44. Okay. Now the last step, that is to apply the given values in the formula. Okay. Here you can see x bar is equal to a plus sigma fd upon n into c. Same formula we have to apply. So is equal to a value that we have taken as 10 plus sigma fd total, that came to negative 44. So plus into bracket capital minus 44 upon n total, that came to 70, frequency total 70, into class length c, common factor that I have taken as 4. Okay, so multiply by 4. Now 10 as it is, I will keep doing the division and multiplication of minus 44 divided by 70 and multiplied with 4. You will get the answer by calculator, that is 2.51, negative 2.51. So 10 minus 2.51, you will get 7.486. So approximately after point or decimal, we are generally taking up to 2 digits. So we'll add 1 in the previous digit. So approximate value will get, that is 7.49 minutes. I had already told in the starting of this sum that whatever the data of the classes that are given to you of talk time in minutes, so whatever the answer that comes of x bar, that is mean, arithmetic mean, that also you have to, don't forget to put the unit, that is minutes over. Now, moving on with the sixth sum, that is, let us read that question first of all. The information of profit in lakh rupees of 50 firms is given below. Find mean profit. The data of profit of 50 firms in lakh rupees that is given to you. So, over here the unit is in lakh rupees. So, whatever the answer comes of x bar, don't forget to put the unit that is in lakh rupees. Okay. So let us read the question first of all. Profit that is in lakh rupees that is given to you of classes 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 28 and 28 to 35. And the number of firms that is 4, 9, 18, 12 and 7. So it is similar to the third or fourth sum that we have done. Okay, so same method you have to apply here. It is very easy sum. 0 to 7, 7 to 14, the classes already given in your question. Next column that is frequency, that is also given to you in the question. Now x, that is mid value, that also you know how to find it out. That is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. So 0 plus 7 divided by 2 you will get 3.5. In the same way you will add each and every class length in the subsequent mid values to get the value of all the value of x. Okay. And after finding the x value, you have to find the value of t. Now what is the equation of t? Again repeating, x minus a upon c. Okay. Now a, that is assumed mean that I have taken the middle value of x, that is 17.5. Okay. And c value that I have taken the class length, that is 7. Okay. So first value for t, that is x value, that is 3.5. So 3.5 minus 17.5, that would come to minus 14. Minus 14 divided by c, that is 7. So it would come to minus 2. Okay. Next one, that is 10.5. So 10.5 minus 17.5, it would come to minus 7. Minus 7 divided by 7, it would come to minus 1. And so on, you have to find all the values of d by applying the equation of formula, that is x minus a upon c. Okay. Next, last column, that is fd, multiplication of f and d. Okay. So the first value of f, that is 4. 4 into minus 2, so minus 8. 9 into minus 1, so minus 9. 18 into 0, 0. 12 ones are 12. 7 twos are 14. Okay. Now the total of fd, that is sigma fd, is equal to 26. Okay. Now the last bit, that is to apply the answers or the values in the given formula, that is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fd upon n into c. Okay. So first value, that is of a, that is we have taken as 17.5. So 17.5 plus sigma fd total, that came to 26. So 26 upon n value, that came to 50. Okay, so 26 upon 50 into c, that we have taken as 7. Okay, so multiply by 7. Okay. Now 17.5 plus, you have to do the division and multiplication with 7. You will get the answer, that is 1.26. Okay. So 17.5 plus 1.26, you will get the answer of mean, that is 18.76 lakh rupees. This unit is very important and don't forget to put the unit. It differs from question to question. Okay. So answer of the sixth sum, that is 18.76 lakh rupees. That's all for today, students. In the next video lecture, I'll be explaining you the next topic, that is combined mean and weighted mean. The formulas related to them and the practical sums related to both the methods, that is of combined mean and weighted mean. Till then, goodbye, keep practicing, stay blessed.